Welcome back to our fourth edition of After Credits. I'm your host, Maggie Rickerby. We are here today to talk about the 64th Annual Grammys, where all the biggest stars came together in Las Vegas last Sunday. I'm here with Zoe Mowery, Samantha Game, and Colby Lilley. So let's talk performances. There were a number of amazing performances that went down this past Sunday. I have to say, one of my favorites was Billie Eilish's Happier Than Ever performance. It was phenomenal. It was such a powerful performance. She had on her Foo Fighters tribute shirt, and it was just an amazing performance. I think just the song itself is just so powerful, and then the performance just really brought it all together. I just thought it was amazing. And something we forgot to say last show for the Oscars was that she is halfway to EGOT status. Mm-hmm. So she has a Grammys, several Grammys, Oscar now, and she's just missing that Emmy and Tony.
Yep. And looking forward to the Billie Eilish
jukebox musical. That's all I want in my life.
Yes.
Obviously.
It's just crazy that she's our age.
She's so young, yes.
Halfway to EGOT status.
She's actually like a month younger than me. I'm like, wow, look what she's doing. And I'm just, having fun, but definitely not having Grammys.
Well, my favorite performance was Lil Nas X and Jack Harlow. Such a good performance. Lil Nas always comes in to these award ceremonies and kills the game. The cinematography, the lighting, the costume changes, the choreography. Oh my God, it was all around phenomenal. And he did a compilation of all of his big hits.
Yes,
it was just so
amazing.
Good. I love Lil Nas X. And then the little preview of Jack Harlow hit near and dear to my heart.
Yeah, that moment where he has all the social media things on the screen,
Yes.
talking about his controversy popping up. Oh my God, it was so crazy. It was so cool. I would say my favorite performance is definitely Jon Batiste's performance. And I don't know about you guys, but I did not know Jon Batiste at all before the Grammys. I had maybe heard some of his songs on the radio before, I'm not sure. But he swept at the Grammys. And I saw his performance, I was like, who is this guy? And he starts playing this piano, and it's so insane. It was so good. And then it goes into this kind of 60s mod style and colors, color scheme. So pretty, so cool, and everybody was getting up and dancing with him. It was awesome. I loved his performance. I think he brought the house down. Yeah.
Definitely.
I think it was really cool when he came into the crowd and started performing there too. It was one of the best performances of the night. But I gotta say, BTS, as always, killed it. Their dancing, it just amazes me every time watching them dance and perform. And last year, obviously, they performed at the Grammys, but they weren't at the Grammys. They were back home. So this year, to be able to come and put on another great performance, in Las Vegas at the Grammys, it was a really good performance. And they just always do it. They just always do it.
Yeah, they're so suave, so cool,
Always on point with their dancing, never miss a beat, and then coming from the ceiling was such a cool moment. I was like, oh my gosh.
And again, Lil Nas and BTS snubbed. Neither one of them won a Grammy.
Yeah. Which was really surprising. Neither did Billie Eilish, now that we're thinking about it. She was nominated for several, but didn't win any. So I think a lot of people were definitely wow, kind of surprised at the people that didn't get Grammys, because that usually do or should.
Well, the word scammies was thrown around Twitter all day.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
And I think the thing about the Grammys is not everyone, there's so many great music and artists that not everyone's gonna win. I just think that just shows where music's at. Jon Batiste winning Album of the Year, that's incredible, beating the bigger artist that he did.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Definitely. So since you did mention wins, let's talk wins. 2 nominees walked away with 5 Grammys this year. So the openers of the show, Silk Sonic, which consists of Bruno Mars and Anderson .Paak, they did a really cool opening show. It was so lively. It was cool to watch. I just feel like it was a really fun performance to open up in Las Vegas. What did you guys think about that performance?
I really feel like it matched the Vegas vibe.
Yes.
It was a perfect performance for it being the first Grammys in Vegas for them to open. I thought that was really cool that they opened for that.
Yeah.
Killed it.
They definitely definitely swept here at the
Silk
Grammys.
Sonic is the music of like this time right
Yes,
now. Like,
I agree with you,
they're
definitely. They were they won Record of the Year with "Leave the Door Open," which is such a song. We were singing it earlier, such a bop. Yes. And then of course Jon Batiste, who won Album of the Year with "We Are." He was nominated for 11 and won 5. So that was really cool. And I know he had a quote about how music is created and then it's on this radar and it finds the people who need it the most. And I thought that was such a beautiful quote. And I feel like he's right, because oftentimes like there are times where like I'll listen to a new piece or like a new album and it's like, okay, this is great. But like when you're really feeling the words and the music and it really applies to your life, that's when it really hits differently and you're just like, wow, like I needed to hear this. This changed my life. And I think that's another cool thing about the Grammys is that music has such an impact on people and can really just change your life. So really proud of everyone who got out there and stuff. So.
Yeah, I mean, and music is cultural, you know. It's like food. It's like a cultural thing that you're, you know, surrounded by. So it's cool that they have all those different categories in the Grammys. You know, when I was like watching it, I was like, oh, all of these wins that I just, you know, don't even think about these.
Right. Yeah.
There's so many more that could be there. You know.
Yes.
Like, we just need to remember, like, when we're talking about the Grammys, like, it doesn't encapsulate everything. Like, it's very Western music, and it's also like not every type of music, not every sound. Like, it's insane. It's insane the culture behind each genre of music.
Yeah, and I saw on the wins like all the stuff for like classical genres and bluegrass and stuff like. It's just like stuff you don't think about when you hear the Grammys, because you're thinking, who are the big performers that are going to be performing pop and rap and R&B and that type of stuff. And so speaking of pop, Olivia Rodrigo, she won 3 Grammys. She is amazing. She's a superstar. She's been, you know, really climbing the ladder out there. And to think that she is so young, same thing with Billie Eilish, but she's even younger. A Disney star, to get as big as she did was really amazing and just like so cool. So she won Best Pop Vocal Album for Sour. And I am actually going to her concert on May 9th, not to brag or anything. And she also got Best New Artist. And Best Pop Solo Performance for Driver's License, which of course was such an iconic song for all of us.
And a great performance as well.
Yes.
She's just coming in and she is just, again, she's just sweeping. I remember over the summer when Sour came out, it was everywhere. Everybody was listening to it. She is just another artist of our generation.
And her music is for everyone. Like like my dad listens to her music, you know? Like my 17-year-old brother listens to her music. Like it's insane. So definitely like she's just for everyone, which is awesome. And so it's so great that she can do that,
I'm really excited to see like what she does with her next project because I feel like it's going to be
She's
really
very
good.
talented.
I'm really excited for that.
I'm really excited. And so let's talk losses. So, I mean, we already kind of mentioned it, but BTS lost to Doja Cat and SZA, and a lot of people were saying they were snubbed. What do you guys think?
Here's personally, I kind of love SZA, and I do think they should have won a Grammy, but I just think BTS should also, like, have a Grammy. I feel like they should have one.
People were upset that Olivia Rodrigo swept so much, and while this, like, was a year for her, there was so much other good music. I think just because this music, this year was such a, like, renaissance for music, I feel like it just, like, so many people wanted this person to win the award or this person or this artist, you know, and just like it just didn't happen. You know?
And I think obviously BTS like deserves a Grammy, and their performance could have deserved a Grammy, but Kiss Me More is such a great
It's
song.
such a good song. You can't even sit here and tell me it's not a good song. It's such a good song.
I really think I can be upset with Kiss Me More winning it.
And Miss Doja, she was so funny. Talk about, you know, what happened.
She is so relatable. She's so funny. I love her so much. she was like, oh, I just ran as fast as I could from the bathroom. Like,
yeah, winning her first Grammy, she was in the bathroom and
So
she was
funny.
like running and she was talking about it all over social media. It was so funny. And I was like, that's such a Doja Cat moment. And then Miss SZA was seen on crutches. Apparently she fell out of her bed and injured herself, unfortunately. But, she was there to accept their Grammys. So I know.
I loved how Lady Gaga ran up and helped her with her dress.
Yes,
That
I
was
love
pretty
Lady Gaga.
cool.
Lady Gaga looked phenomenal, as she always does.
Literally,
but,
as she always
you know.
I think another cool moment from last night was the Dua Lipa Megan Thee Stallion moment where they recreated the Whitney Houston Mariah Carey thing from 1998, like You Stole My Look. I think that was just so iconic.
It was so funny.
And then Donatella coming up there and just having that moment, that was really cool. And obviously both of them won Best New Artist and then gave the Grammy to Olivia Rodrigo for her Best New Artist. So 3 really great artists all interacting there.
Yeah.
Such a cute moment.
Yeah, something else I loved was Laverne Cox and Lil Nas X being seen together on the red carpet. Laverne Cox did a little interview with Lil Nas X, and it was just really special for the queer community. Obviously, Laverne Cox is a very prominent trans actress, and Lil Nas X is a very prominent gay singer. So it was really cool to see them together. And I just think they're both such iconic people. They were dressed so well. They just, and so I would love to just like sit in a room with them and have a conversation with them.
Yes,
you know, like they're just both so amazing people. So
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you guys so much for joining us on the After Credits. This has been the 64th Annual Grammys. We'll see you next time.